a look at there, a live shot at the Stutz building this morning, and you're looking live downtown. This is a really nice area, actually. I like to love it. And get over there to that bakery that is actually going to cause me some problems if I keep eating there in the morning. It is 6 o'clock. Thank you for being up with us here on 13 Sunrise. We hope you have no problems getting going on your Monday morning because you know you have some time off coming up soon for the Thanksgiving holiday. I'm Julia, along with Julia and Matt.
And I'm thinking buttercup. How much butter will we use this coming holiday? That's like probably one of the main ingredients if you're hosting or going to someone.
If it's good.
It is good. Yeah. It is good. Well, we are so glad you're with us. We know a lot of baking and picking up family members, or they're coming in or out. So the weather forecast, so important this time of year. We're all good this morning, a little fog, but you say tonight we change.
Yeah, tonight rain showers come in, and I think we're wet tomorrow. So is tomorrow the busiest day, or is it Wednesday?
That's what they say.
Is it Tuesday?
That's when a lot of people get hit the road.
They say, yes.
Yeah.
But they, whoever these they are. But hey, they're probably right. Yeah. Tuesday's going to be a wet day.
Okay.
But we're not talking about severe weather.
Okay.
No thunderstorms, nothing like that. I think it's cold.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that forecast. Here we go. All right, could be the coldest Thanksgiving day since either 2019 or 2014. It depends on exactly where we land on our temperatures, but those were the past 2 years in recent history where we got down to the 30s. I think that's where we're headed for your Thanksgiving day. I do want to show you out there this morning, there is a little bit of patchy, dense fog. A lot of us are fine headed out the door. It does get thicker the farther south you go, closer to the Ohio River. We're down to, looks like 5-mile visibility in Shelbyville, Greensburg. It's not crazy, but you may see a couple fog banks as you're headed out the door this morning. This is a live look in Indianapolis, where if you look in the distance, notice how it gets a bit more hazy. That's some of the fog that's out there. You can kind of see it in between some of the skyscrapers this morning. Downtown's fine. It's once you get into Johnson County and farther south of Jackson and Lawrence counties where we have a little bit more of that fog. We're at 35 here in Indianapolis. It's a chilly start, especially when you go north. We've got a lot of 20s from Hartford City to Marion, Anderson. It's 31. Good morning for the Kokomo Wildcats. We've got a lot of 30s from Greenfield to Newcastle, Carmel, Zionsville down to 30, and Richmond, 32 in Shelbyville, and farther to the south, more mid-30s this morning. So bundle up. It's chilly, but we'll get to the 50s later today. And then coming up, we're going to let you know when clouds will really thicken up and when some rain showers will come in as well. I do want to touch on traffic this morning. This just came in, and I'm going to have to, what I'll do, I'll show you cameras, and then I'm going to go get some more information for you. But there's a new crash on I-65 North near the Traders Point area as you're getting near the 86th Street kind of bridge there. This would be the exit that you could get off at 71st Street, but we've got a crash. This is what the camera looks like there at the county line with Hendricks County and Marion County. So you're looking south. It's that northbound lane that's getting kind of heavy. I'm going to get you a little bit more information, but right now, crash near Traders Point.
Well, happening today in the courtroom, Kennedy Shockley is set to be sentenced.
She's the 18-year-old who was charged with planning a mass shooting at Mooresville High School. We reported last month that Trinity agreed to plead guilty to one count of conspiracy to commit murder, and the deal calls for a 20-year sentence and a maximum of 12 years and spent in prison.
Investigators arrested Shockley in February after receiving a tip that someone was planning a shooting at Mooresville High School on Valentine's Day. Well, this morning, neighbors are reacting after a violent weekend.
Now, some families are calling for change in their area. At least 7 people were shot, and these 5 incidents here, as you can see, they were all across the city. 4 people were killed, and 2 others are in critical condition this morning.
That includes one incident where 3 people were shot. Police were called to Forest Manor Avenue, that's near 30th and Sherman, around 4 a.m. Sunday morning. They found 2 men shot. One died at the scene. The other was taken to the hospital in critical condition.
Another man was found about a block away with gunshot injuries there, and police believe that this stems from the same shooting. That victim is expected to survive. But just one street over, neighbors are expressing their fear and their frustration once again, with a lot of these families saying the violence leaves them worried to let their kids out just to play. One mother says that everyone can make some changes to make their neighborhood safer for everyone.
More lighting in the area, more police patrol. Set up some type of neighborhood watch. Everybody need to get cameras. You know, I'm serious. Everybody needs to get cameras. Turn your porch lights on. Turn your back lights on. You know, stop letting people have in the dark to do dirt.
So far, Metro Police haven't shared any information about a suspect or arrests in any of these shootings from the weekend, but they do ask if you have any information to contact IMPD or call Crime Stoppers.
An Indianapolis restaurant group is reacting this morning after being named in a lawsuit over the stabbing incident that involved Mark Sanchez.
So that lawsuit claims the former sports Fox analyst was overserved alcohol before he allegedly attacked a man near a downtown Indy bar. Hughes Culinary Group says in a statement Sanchez was at St. Elmo's that night and left before 9 p.m.
Hughes also says, quote, that our team conducted themselves exactly as we expect. And we deny the allegations in the complaint. We have fully cooperated with police during the investigation and will continue to do so, end quote. You can read more about this lawsuit on our website at WTHR.com. An update to a story that so many of you are following this morning. The body of a woman killed outside of a Whitestown home has been returned to her family in Guatemala. Maria Perez was shot after arriving at the wrong home for a cleaning job. The mother of 4 and her husband were part of a cleaning crew and went to the home of Kurt Anderson by mistake. Well, this weekend, her family received Perez's remains at the airport after they were returned home. Anderson is charged with voluntary manslaughter in Perez's death. He did make his first court appearance on Friday and was released after paying $25,000 in bail. His trial is set for March 30th.
Well, right now, 2 men are under arrest after a raid at a nightclub in Richmond. According to a news release, Indiana State Police requested assistance from Richmond Police for an ongoing criminal activity at the lounge on East Main Street. Police tell us that nightclub frequently has fights and illegal substances and other illegal activity. Well, Friday night, several agencies executed a search warrant at the lounge and 2 men were arrested. A 53-year-old and a 38-year-old now are both facing multiple felonies, including maintaining a common nuisance.
This morning, advocates for safer streets are calling for some improvements at an intersection in downtown Indy.
Well, and we have talked with some of you that visit Mass Ave frequently. It's a great place to go, but with some calling this intersection very dangerous, even a death trap. Anna Chalker is there now this morning with some safe street advocates and how they're really drawing more attention to get this fixed. Good morning.
Good morning, ladies. Well, there are 3 words those advocates use to describe this spot of Mass Ave: dangerous, busy, and even deadly, because there has been a deadly crash here as well. And I want to show you why they're saying that. So what you'll see is the busyness of Mass Ave here behind me, people trying to cross right now, especially as traffic's starting to pick up. But this also meets with St. Clair Street and College Avenue in the beginning of the Bottle Works district. So that makes that a 6-stop intersection where you'll see cars speeding through, people walking by even when they don't have the signal to walk through. And those advocates are saying this intersection and the way it's built has really made it unsafe for everyone on the road. So that's why they were joined with dozens of neighbors for a protest on Sunday. And according to data from Indy Pedestrian Safety Crisis, around 45 incidents have happened here since 2022. And 1 man was hit and killed by a drunk driver while he was walking in the area last year. And the group says even though there have been so many crashes, the city hasn't done enough to make the area safer. Now, DPW has put up orange barriers here, but these residents say that has done nothing to protect people on the road.
That's where we see the gap. We can't have 3 years of waiting, of barricades out here, of somebody else is going to get hit and die in the meantime. That's where we need faster action, stronger solutions that are, inexpensive and fast action when this happens.
The group also brought attention to the city's Vision Zero plan, aimed at stopping all traffic deaths here in Indy, saying that the city has not put any of that plan that they've had meetings for into action. And back here live, this is one of the orange barriers I was talking about that they've put in here after that crash last year. But some residents are saying, even though they're here, they're really more of a distraction than actually helping here. And DPW says there will be changes coming soon. So coming up, we'll outline some of those and the reaction from the ones that were here yesterday for that protest.
Yeah, I think that's important because we have heard that changes would be coming to this area soon, but we'll be likely to see those soon. Thank you, Anna.